We're a fire protection company, fire safety experts, David, and we cover just about every discipline of fire protection, from extinguishers through to training, and we're very much specialists in kitchen fire suppression systems.
So what did it mean to actually win the Chamber Award?
It was a real thrill, actually. We'd won it in 2009, but I never thought we'd win it again, and it was a real boost for the whole company, and a tribute to the wonderful staff that we have working for us as well.
Staffing is very important, isn't it? Getting the right people in the business.
It is, and you need to have a really good team of people around you, David, and you've got to have those key people in key places that are able to keep up the company's good reputation and stand for the same values as you do.
I see from all the certificates here that it's all about training, really, isn't it?
We spend a lot of money on training and also on competency. We like to have independent third-party certification schemes where people come in and check us and say, you are doing a good job and you are doing things the way they should be done.
You weren't always business, running your own business, where you felt you were working for other people and.
Yeah, that's true, Dave. I had a number of jobs in the past, not too many, but I've gone from working in retail jewellery, which I did when I left school, through to working in the portable fire extinguisher manufacturing market, where I used to sell those to companies like us. And when I was made redundant for the fourth time, back in 2002, Chris and I sat down and had a long chat.
Yeah.
And we said, look, things aren't working out too well. That's 4 times now. We've got 2 young children, house, mortgage, all of those kinds of things. What should we do? Should we go and find another job? Or should we actually take a chance and have a go at it ourselves? And fortunately, we decided to give it a go.
Do you remember the feelings at that time when, four times redundant?
Yeah, I think complete terror, probably, to start with. And then it was, the attitude was, if we don't do it now, we never will. So we just went for it, and we've been very fortunate. It's done really well.
Yeah. And we've got a fantastic team here. Without the team, we have no business. So they are as important to the business as we are. And, we need them to be part of it. They need to understand it. And they work as part of a cohesive team and strategy for moving the business forward. So Chrissy works now 4 days a week, and I'm hoping in a year or two to be taking a similar step.
So in a few years' time, have you got kind of a date ready in your mind when you want to?
No date. I thoroughly enjoy coming to work every day. I enjoy my work, I enjoy my job. I couldn't sit at home and retire and do nothing. I think if I were to sit at home and retire and do nothing, I'd be vegetating and bored. I get bored very easily, so I need a challenge. I always need to be finding something to move the business forward.
We always seem to get the money in and be able to progress, so hats off to my controller, Pauline.
So you've also got a message for businesses that don't pay up, haven't you? You don't particularly like people who take a long time to pay.
I have a simple philosophy, David. We do a good job for people. If we do a good job for you, we expect you to pay us. If you can't pay us, tell us about it, and we'll talk about a payment plan, and we'll try and put some sort of schedule together for you to be in order for you to be able to pay us, and we can remain friends and move forward. But if you don't pay us after a reasonable period of time, then sadly we're probably going to say goodbye to you.
That's quite a thing to say in recession, isn't it? When you've got people crying out for business, or the bad news that's in the papers and whatever, to actually say we don't want you as a customer to somebody must be a kind of difficult thing. It's
a difficult thing, but it's quite a simple equation, really. If you do business for somebody that owes you some hundreds or thousands of pounds, and they don't pay you for doing that job, and you've invested time and money in your staff's skills and expertise in doing that work, plus the cost of the capital equipment, is that fair? Actually, we don't need people like that.
Yeah.
And it's a tough decision for business to make, to turn around and say, as you rightly say, actually no, we don't want your business. What we want is good business. We will give good service, top quality, first class service and products to those companies. But we expect them to pay within a reasonable time. That doesn't mean today or tomorrow. in business we know what reasonable is.
So you can plan, and that's the important thing, isn't it? Credit control and making sure that people pay the bills. Because without good credit control, your business won't stay a business for very much longer.
Exactly, and as the financial director has said, you know, we have a financial controller here in Abbot Fire, and she does a sterling job.
So you plan to continue to grow over the next few years and move. You've got plans to go not too far down the road.
No, we hope subject to landlord's approval that we might be able to move into a premise about 4 times as large as this in the not too distant future. The business is growing. It is continuing to grow. It is not growing this year quite as quickly as we would like by organic growth. So there's a new challenge for Chrissy and I this year. We're going out shopping. So we're going looking for our first acquisition so that we can keep with our plan.
Will it be in the same kind of business area?
Well, it'll be in fire protection. It'll be something to do with what we do. It'll be extinguishers. It'll be fire alarms. It'll be some sort of suppression type business. And we hope that it won't be too far away from here either.